Hi, hello, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to this MCQ series. And today we are going to discuss the MCQ of yesterday's. And before going into the discussion, let me tell you the today's MCQ. So today's MCQ is, which of the following is not indicated for maxillary anterior pontic? So the options are option A, ridge lap, option B, modified ridge lap, option C, hygienic, option D, ovate. So if you know the answer, please let the answers in the comment section, or you can tell the answers in the Instagram page. So tomorrow the correct answers will have a special mention. And come, let's go into the explanation of yesterday's MCQ. So yesterday's question was the optimum crown to root ratio of the tooth to be used as abutment is. So the answer for this question is option B, that is 2:3. ANTE'S law is specially derived for the selection of the abutment, because we have quite a lot of problems when we go blindly select the abutment. Like if you're going to replace the 4, we will take if you're blindly taking the 3 and the 5 to do a 3-unit bridge, if the periodontal support is weak or the crown root ratio is weak, it is not stable for a longer period of time. So for calculating all these stabilities and retention of the tooth and the ability of the tooth to withstand the force, so to calculate all these, we are using this ANTE'S law. So what is this ANTE'S law states is, the total periodontal membrane area of the abutment teeth must equal or exceed that of the tooth to be replaced. So what they are trying to explain in this ANTE'S law is, so if we are trying to replace one tooth or a number of tooth, what we have to do is we have to calculate the surface area of the root of the missing teeth and add all the surface area of the root of the missing tooth, and that should be equivalent to the root surface area of the abutment. So if that is not equivalent, then we have to take another adjacent tooth for the support. So this is the actual explanation of the ANTE'S law. If there is a periodontal defect and there is a resorption of the ridge and the loss of periodontal support for the abutment teeth, and if you are going to use it, there should be a minimum of 1:1 ratio, and the optimum amount of ratio is 2:3. That is, the unsupported area should be like 2 parts, then the supported area should be like 3 parts. If the tooth or the abutment is in this ratio, then it gives the optimum support for the pontic or the artificial tooth which is to be replaced, and there will be no defect or no fractures or no loss of stability in the FPD, and it lasts for a longer period of time. And when we are selecting an abutment, not only the periodontal space is calculated, even the tilting of the abutment and angulation of the abutment and dental decay ratio of the abutment. So all these also is included when it comes to selection of abutment, but in ANTE'S law it is particularly describing the periodontal support for the pontic. So when it comes to MCQ purpose, it is very important to remember is, when it comes to ANTE'S law, the crown to root ratio is like we have 3. The 1 is the optimum is 2:3, and we have ideal is 1:2, and minimum we have the minimal crown to root ratio is 1:1. So if it is the option like 2:1, that means we have 2 parts of crown and 1 part of root, which is not appropriate. There will be a very poor prognosis in the FPD, and there will be very minimal stability, and there is most chances of fracture or more chances of mobility. So tomorrow let me see you all with the explanation for the question which we have mentioned in the start of the video, and if you know the answers, please let the answers in the comment section. Let us discuss it tomorrow.